The hottest pop culture stories of the day, like Britney Spears got a DUI. We have more and more on that. Plus, Zendaya appears to be wearing a wedding band. This is Hot to Go. I'm Brittany.
I'm Kendall.
And I'm Mike.
And we keep getting more updates around the DUI that Britney Spears got last night. Of course, TMZ was on the freaking beat when she'd been released from California County Jail, Ventura County Jail the night prior. Last night she'd gotten a DUI. From there, we ended up getting a play-by-play of the timeline of what had happened when how the dispatcher's phone call. And this is the one that really lays out of like how chaotic it was, because at first the call came in and it was at 8:13 p.m. And that's when the pursuit began. They said somebody is erratically driving, they're swerving and driving with no taillights, they're going in and out of the freeway. It wasn't until 9:13 when Britney Spears had been pulled out of the vehicle. And I don't mean pulled, I mean like had asked to get out of the vehicle. It took a whole hour of pursuit to get her to pull over.
That's so bad. When like that information came out, because I feel like that's the most recent info we've gotten. It was like she was avoiding getting pulled over too.
Or like maybe so out of it she didn't even know, or chaotic. I don't know.
And I will say we actually do have one piece of information that literally just dropped minutes ago. The California Highway Patrol says that Britney took sobriety tests and is suspected of both drug and alcohol combo when she was arrested. So they did talk about they found another substance in the vehicle. We didn't know anything about that. But now the actual California Highway Patrol says when she was taken in custody, it's due to signs of impairment from both alcohol and drug use is what they're expecting.
Like, and I don't think anyone's surprised based off of some of the erratic behavior and what we've seen on social media.
Having eyes.
But like, this also would explain why she didn't want to get pulled over, because she's terrified, because it's not just alcohol. Oof to Meg. I think when we were talking about this off air earlier, Brittany, you said something that I think is really right. Like, this could be hopefully a blessing in disguise for her. She didn't hurt anyone or herself when this happened. She went into jail. She got taken out of jail. We're all aware of the situation now. It's not just speculation, because we saw, what was it, a month ago when she was allegedly was leaving a restaurant and driving erratically, but didn't get pulled over. Mm-hmm. And then she said it wasn't her. It was someone that looked like her. This hopefully will be the thing that like starts the process of figuring out like how can we be a healthy person?
I hang out in small circles in church basements quite a bit. And a lot of times it is one of these things that is that wake up call. I mean, you can call it your rock bottom, or you can just call it like, I've been working really hard to be miserable and I finally figured out a way to tell the world. This could be, and that's why like a part of me goes, she didn't, like you said, didn't hurt anyone, didn't hurt herself, is drunk driving awful 1,000%.
Right.
But is there a world where this is one of the worst things that happens to her and she realizes it and gets better? Yes. Because she is her own enabler. Mm-hmm. She's her own worst enemy because she has a lot of resources and can hire people around her to tell her that she's great, amazing, and doing the right thing. And those videos aren't weird. And also, I'm glad you dance with knives around your dogs. But the reality is sometimes when you don't have consequences, you don't make changes. And she hasn't had consequences around what she's been doing for a while now. And like, I know there's a lot of call to arms of, see, this is why she needs a conservatorship. No, this is why she needs a good rehab. This is why she needs to get sober. Like, there's so many people that are so successful, so smart, and have an arc like this. You go, this person needs a clear head. This person needs people around them who aren't trying to get her to make her money. And especially at a time where she sells a big old portion of her music and has even more resources.
All of the music.
And to your point, that's exactly the message Cade Hudson has went forward with. For those who don't know, Brittany's manager, longtime manager, is Cade Hudson. He talked to TMZ and said this was an unfortunate incident that is completely inexcusable. Brittany is going to take the right steps and comply with the law, and hopefully this can be the first step in a long overdue change that needs to occur in Brittany's life. Hopefully she can get the help and support she needs during this difficult time. He added that her boys and family will be spending time with her and talk about what plan going forward is needed.
She just seems so lonely.
Yeah.
Like, I think that all the time with these videos with her. It's like she does these videos that are unhinged. They're weird. Like, and the last two that she did before she deleted her social media, the most recently, were like, whoa, girl, like her eyes are glazed over. She's doing weird things. And I'm like, you're in this house by yourself. You're clearly not 100% there. And it's because her fans are her only friends.
I was just going to say, Kendall, I think you're so right. It's a loneliness that she thinks can be solved with connecting with people online in this way, which is like so bleak.
Yeah.
Right? Like that you go, because we all three of us live really full lives. And we, post on social, you live your life. By no means is social my interaction for the day.
No.
And if it is, you go, oh no. Like that is such a great point that like she is trying to reach out and feel something in somebody. And man, I hope she makes big changes and she figures out a way to be happy, because that is the only thing that really matters, right?
I think a lot of us, when she started dating Sam Asghari, like, I mean, obviously we know how things all ended with them, but it felt like Brittany's found somebody who she's not lonely anymore. Like she's with somebody who knows her, loves her, appreciates her. And there was that brief moment where, like, I think everyone was really happy for her because everybody wants that. She's saying lucky when she was a teenager about a superstar woman who cries in her lonely heart. Like, and that's never changed.
Yeah.
Very briefly with her marriage with Kevin Federline. Very briefly, I don't even think with Justin Timberlake. I think that was all just like desperately wanted to be loved, and he was not that guy. So, yeah, I mean, we all want the same thing for Brittany.
And, that loneliness was, I don't know, she was in such a weird place when she had her kids. She talks about in her book how happy she was to be a mom and to have her kids.
To have someone.
Yeah. And like, it was kind of a short-lived experience for her, because it wasn't long after that she was in this conservatorship and there were so many rules around what she could or couldn't do. And she really didn't get to be a mom because she didn't get to make decisions. Now, that being said, I'm kind of glad, because I don't always know if she really knew how to take care of herself or others, like when it comes to that part. But, like you said, like this loneliness has never really been filled by anything or anyone. And maybe there's something to that. Maybe there's a world where you can be alone and not be lonely. I don't know. I hope that this for Britney Spears is, she'll look back and go, thank God that happened.
Right.
Well, the big question all week this week is, are they, aren't they, when it comes to Zendaya and Tom Holland? We heard from La Roche at the Actors Awards that they were married already. Kind of said it. This is the longtime stylist of Zendaya. Kind of made it pretty just matter of fact. Yeah, they've been married. Cool.
We're all like, what?
What? And then her mom actually commented on it and just said that laugh, basically the way La Roche said it, and then also laughed afterwards. We still haven't got any confirmation from Tom Holland and Zendaya, unless we just did, because Zendaya was doing some promo for her upcoming film, The Drama. This is with her and Robert Pattinson. They play a recently married couple, and then things apparently turn sour if you watch the trailer. But at one point, they're actually, Zendaya is faking that she's like kind of got her hands around his neck, like strangling him here because of this, some argument that they had. Well, in it, she has her ring. It is what looks like the engagement ring we had seen for a while now, and then that same gold wedding band that we saw most recently underneath it. Is that the confirmation?
Well, she's so intentional. Like, you know what I mean? The way she picks out outfits, and there's all these Easter eggs about the movies, she's so intentional. It would blow my mind if she was like, oh, I just put another ring on.
Yeah, and the fact that she had her stylist ooh, just kind of spill the beans on this red carpet. It's such a cool girl move.
Totally.
And she is the epitome of cool girl. Like, she doesn't care. She goes, oh, yeah, maybe we should tell people. What if LaRoche just does it? Like,
it's
it
fun.
makes so much sense. It clocks.
And like, and you go, all right, there it happened. We're done. We had this happened a while ago. The secret's out. We're done.
Do you think, okay, pivoting slightly away from Zendaya and Tom Holland, do you think we could see something similar from Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce?
No.
No, really? Like that? They wouldn't want to do something really private. I'm not saying like have our stylist come out and say something,
No.
but just doing something super private and then a month later going, oh, actually, we're already married.
No, because their whole narrative is loving out loud and in a way that she's never experienced before. With Joe Alwyn, she had to like, we lock up, keep everything a secret. And that's not their vibe. Like they want, and Travis Kelce having a secret wedding, you know he's going to be like, should we add the chair? They're like, that's for Jewish weddings. Come on, throw me around on the chair. Like, you know he's going to want to do all the things. He's going to have an outfit change. Like,
or he's just going to spill the beans on accident.
They have been done such things differently, so big. Him being at her concert and picking her up on stage. I mean, her going to all of his like games, going to the Super Bowl, celebrating. Like, they're going to go so big, and they have such a big family that you go, yeah, they're going to have a great time celebrating this big wedding.
That guest list can't keep it a secret. When you've got that many former football players, that many current football players, they're going to have a grand old time with it, and there's going to be a lot of people talking.
It's true.
Travis is like, anyone they meet, you should come to the wedding.
Exactly.
Like, all of a sudden, they're a driver. You should come to the wedding, brah. Mm-hmm. Travis, quit inviting people to the wedding. Okay, we've been on Cardi B watch because, as you know, Stephon Diggs yesterday got let go of the Patriots. And Cardi B has broke up with Stephon Diggs right before the Super Bowl because of a myriad of things. Mm-hmm. The litany goes on and on and on. But there must have been something that kind of happened where she's like, now I'm really done.
Yep.
She's been making the rounds on her tour in most places, kind of blasting him in different ways, or maybe not blasting him, but at least acknowledging, like, I'm good. Screw him. I'm fine. Look how hot I am. I can't be bothered to be sad. So we thought, she's in Houston. Last night she had a concert in Houston, which Stephon Diggs has played in and was by no means well loved in. There's a chance for a quick comment to win over the audience. I mean, not like she needs it. She went a different route. She brought out Megan Thee Stallion, which is great.
Yes.
But one of the big things that also happened is Stephon Diggs' mom came to the concert. Not only that, posted her cute little fit, her little plaid fit to kind of match the theme, Am I the Drama? And posted about it. And there was some comment around it being like, oh, does that mean you're picking the sides? Where she said no sides. But yeah, somebody else's family member was at the concert as well.
Yeah, somebody who definitely was picking a side was Nicki Minaj's sister, who showed up to the Cardi B concert. Keep in mind, we're talking about Nicki Minaj, the biggest rival of Cardi B right now. They hate each other. In fact, we got that story last week where Cardi B basically went nuclear on the set of SNL, broke televisions and threw stuff just because Nicki Minaj was going to be mentioned on the same SNL she was on.
That's crazy.
Which I love. So good. So good. I mean, I think that Cardi B, we've talked about this all the time. Cardi's so loyal to a fault. When Stephon Diggs cheated on her the first time, and even the second time, she went on her Instagram and people were like, Cardi, you are like the woman we look to for that attitude of like, you ain't taking nothing from nobody. You are worth more than that. Like, you rap about this and you're letting it happen to yourself. And Cardi was like, excuse me, this is my baby daddy. And at the time she was very pregnant with their child and was like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
It took until another thing was confirmed with him cheating, to Brittany's point, just a litany of issues, for her to finally walk away. But even then, when someone else is talking smack about him, she's like, shut your mouth. Like,
yeah.
And so it's not...
She's fiercely loyal.
Fiercely loyal. So it's not surprising to me that with his mom coming to the concert, now that we know that detail, that she wouldn't say something about him. You know, like there's still that respect of this is the grandmother of my child, a woman that she presumably respects and loves if they still have this relationship where she's coming to her concert. And Cardi's not going to say something, not going to pop off, especially when she's got Megan Thee Stallion there. She's like, we're going to have fun.
And, you know, she benefits from Stefan Diggs having some ability to work and have a stock that's not sunk into the ground.
Right?
You know, so like, I get it. You might want your digs in, but at the same time...
No pun intended.
But at the same time, you know, there is a huge benefit of her kid's dad not being beaten and pummeled at his lowest. And I mean, I know he's doing it himself.
Right.
But like, that's not lost on me. And this our lost on all of us is that like, there's a world where she's like, yeah, like, get a job.
I need you to play for a team.
Yeah.
Like, please.
But I don't know if she would think like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hot to blow.
At this point in the program, we head on over to Mike Ganger, our producer, but the blind item expert. What secret on the internet will be the next to blow?
Well, I gave you both very little detail about this because I think you're both going to be pretty excited about it. We've got a collaboration on the way that I don't think either of us or any of us thought we needed, but I think we need it in our life. It's a collaboration between Sabrina Carpenter and a longtime permanent A-list singer, Madonna.
Stop.
This is reportedly happening. We have got a lot of people buzzing about the fact that some people believe they've already shot a music video. And they're going to have new music that will be appearing on Sabrina's upcoming new album. We've got word that Sabrina is... both Sabrina actually did like covers of Vogue and Like a Prayer and did some Madonna inspired songs and actually just covered some of her songs while she was on tour. And Madonna actually responded and said she really liked it, thought she was great. They've both been very complimentary of each other. And it's believed to be because they're definitely working on a new song together.
That would be so fun.
Oh my gosh, it would be so fun. Sabrina does such a good job with this too, like respecting those who've come before her and also being like, no, please, like, please do a song with me. I mean, she did this with Shania Twain with her Christmas special.
Yep.
She did this, with Chapel Roan. She
Taylor
did this with
Swift.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
When she sat down and sang with her.
True.
Like, this is not crazy to think of, but like the fact that Madonna wants to do this.
Yeah, no, it's so good. And actually, this is one of those scenarios where I'm like, this is actually better for Madonna than it is for Sabrina Carpenter in this moment.
And there's a reason why as well. That makes a lot of sense. Sabrina Carpenter, long time, you just mentioned her Christmas special. She's had a relationship with Netflix for a while. And there were supposed to be a couple other shows she was supposed to do. She's been really connected with Netflix. Well, do you know who now owns the rights to the Madonna biopic? It's Netflix and Sean Levy.
No way.
Sean Levy, the guy behind Wolverine, the guy who was in the suite with both Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively and all of them watching football. Yeah, they're all connected there now. So it makes a lot of sense that maybe Sean, Netflix, somebody is like, Sabrina, we've had a really good relationship. It'd be really smart and some good synergy here if you guys went ahead and did a show. We got some really good publicity from a younger audience for Madonna. And then that just leads right in and snowballs into finally getting this biopic moving.
Oh my God. Could Sabrina play Madonna?
No.
I think everyone loves Julia Garner playing Madonna, and she's been tied to it for a very long time.
But does Madonna love Julia Garner playing Madonna?
Well, Madonna will eventually not love anything. Like, sounds like Madonna is one of the hardest people to work with because the longer you work with her, the more, I mean, remember when she had Dakota, the writer, doing the play or doing the movie for a while, the one who wrote, what is her name? Dakota. It's killing me.
About.
The one here from Minnesota.
She did Juno.
Yeah. Anyways. Well, she was supposed to be the writer for a while. Diablo Cody, that's what it is.
Screwed it up with the Dakota.
I got you guys stuck on it. And all of a sudden, I don't nope, out. Anyone she's worked with for a very short amount of time is like, no, I'm not doing this. Because I think Madonna's one of those people that gets in her own way quite a bit.
Right, that people would go, listen, I get that you're Madonna and I want this, but I'm not going to be treated like garbage.
Like she's the one who's infamous for showing up like 5 hours late to things.
Yeah.
Which is wild to me. I'm like, how?
How? What do you
sit
mean?
around for this? All right, well, this could be fun. I mean, I wonder if it's going to be one song, if it's going to be a couple. Like, where are we going to go with this?
The rumor is it's a song that there's already been a music video for, and it's going to be appearing on Sabrina's upcoming album. Sabrina actually has some venues, according to, again, the blind items, some venues lined up for a tour later this year. So is this going to be another like very short album, and then she's doing a quick little tour at the end?
But this could be for her album that she just released,
Right.
Man's Best Friend, because she's never toured it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she was doing Short and Sweet still, because Short and Sweet was like felt like 5 years, but it was like a year and a half, which is still kind of nuts. Short and Sweet when Man's Best Friend was dropped, so she like would randomly sing, I think, Man Child, and that's about it. But she has never toured Man's Best Friend. So like there could be just like an extended album where this is thrown on that.
And let's not forget, she also has Alice in Wonderland in the works, because after Wicked, it's been confirmed that Universal is going to run with an Alice in Wonderland musical adaptation, and Sabrina Carpenter is going to be leading it as Alice. So she's got a lot of stuff. She's got a lot of things in the works here.
That'll be fun.
That would be fun. She'd be perfect in that role.
Yeah,
so fun. Like that's definitely where
so
she'll...
cheeky.
So good.
All right, let's leave fun behind.
It's Hot Mess.
Well, if you thought we were going to put Britney Spears here, you were wrong, because we love Britney. We are going to put Brooklyn Beckham in this camp, though. Brooklyn Beckham, son of Victoria Beckham, may have heard of her, Posh Spice, and her husband who played soccer or something. Either way, good
for him.
Good for him, his little side sport. David, was it?
Good for him.
Anywho, Brooklyn is the oldest of their 4 children, and we've been talking for months about this falling out that he's had with his family, because he's picked his wife, Nicola, and their life together in California over being with this family. He's alluded to the fact that he thinks that they are just like far too into their fame and the family brand over people's actual health and well-being. Well, it was just his 27th birthday, and David and Victoria both put out little posts on social media, throwback photos of him from when he was like a little boy. Victoria said, "Happy 27th birthday, Brooklyn. I love you so much." David said, 27 today. Happy birthday, Bust, which must be like a nickname. We love you. And they're just a cute little family photo. Well, Brooklyn's team has come forward and said, Brooklyn and Nicola have been trying to stay away from this ongoing drama and focus on each other. They would love to move on from this. Brooklyn's disheartened that his parents chose to make public Instagram posts for his birthday. These are the type of performative actions that he's been trying to put an end to. Your parents, who are extremely famous, who your siblings and you are very famous because of that too, who've always been very social media savvy, of course are going to post something for your birthday. Let's not act like they never post on social media and then they're suddenly doing this. If they didn't say something on their son's 27th in a public way, and both of them were just stories that they posted this on, and just said, we love you, we would go, you're freaking monsters. You must really actually hate your son. Because, again, this is how they lived their lives. I'm sure they actually tried to contact him, too. Like, you need to calm down. I don't know. Am I overreacting?
Yeah, no, I think the reality of it is he's a baby.
He's a baby.
Like, I literally mean that in like, okay, Brooklyn, you're so, and then this is like more into the narrative of like, I get it. There's a lot of fakeness in your family and you're annoyed by it.
Yeah.
But like you can't control other people's social media to go like fighting ghosts. You're a baby. If I was married to someone and they hated their mom and they hated their dad and their mom posted something and they went to a place of like ruins their day, go away. Like you're obviously you need to work on something. Like this shouldn't affect you like this. And I get it. It's performative. It is. I think it's kind of stupid. Like in the way that like when we first talked about it, I was like, and you said, well, they do it for all their kids. I'm like, okay, I kind of get it. This would maybe be the year you go, maybe we don't, especially a story. A story's going to disappear anyways. But they're the type that are like, well, we might as well. And maybe it is. Maybe you love your kids so much. You're like, I don't care. I will do anything for they will find out that I said I miss you. Here's your I love you. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. But like to be bugged by it, that's embarrassing for you. Where it's like, it falls more into that narrative of like, are you just a bratty kid?
He and his team need to know when to stop.
Yeah.
You got the best goodwill you could have gotten in years when this whole drama came out about the dance and about her bringing out Mark Anthony and him talking about the sexiest woman here, the most beautiful woman here. And then your mom comes up and grinds on you and does this weird like dance. You got more sympathy in that moment a few months back than you're ever going to get in this story. And then you ruin it with something like this.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Know when to stop. Like, you don't have to, you're not going to win it like this.
No.
So don't add on when you've already got the best goodwill you can get. I started like turning a little bit and saying, you know what? Victoria's kind of just overbearing in this whole situation. I kind of sympathize with it. And then he does this and it's just like,
Nope, you're just a needy little boy.
Thanks. You're just needy.
You're so right, Mike.
Know when to stop.
The dance was weird. We were like, yeah, that's weird. And like, that was the farthest I got with. I was like, yeah, it would be super annoying. The most beautiful woman, come up here. Why are you
not your wife?
On their wedding day.
So weird. And now I'm like, you are such a child. You are such a petulant child.
Oh, Brooklyn, calm down.
You need to calm down. Hey, guys, we want to know what you think. So you should throw in the comments. Do you think Brooklyn was totally in the right? Should be mad? Comment about how he absolutely does not want his family to post? Or do you think he's a baby? And maybe should be quiet for a little bit. Tell us what you think. Like, subscribe, and share with a friend.